Hi, my name's Phil. I like talking about politics, and in this video I like to discuss the strength of consumer feeling in Europe, as there are reports that registrations of new Teslas have fallen by 59% in Germany, and sales are collapsing across the continent. In fact, actually, it's even worse in France. Sad, I know, sad. But first, for daily political commentary, please hit the subscribe button to stay notified. So I said a while ago, and I won't have been the only one, it seems a little bit odd, Elon Musk throwing his lot in so forcefully with the far right. The most recognisable brand he owns, Tesla, is everything his new tribe despises. And so there was always a risk that many of his customers would choose a different product, and the chances of him getting far right supporting members of the public to buy an electric car was more than a little fanciful. And now we're seeing the impact on Tesla sales in Europe. Now, this should probably be split into Germany specifically and Europe more widely, because there is obviously an extra dimension for our German friends. It's not just that Musk has become the reincarnation of Mussolini, setting himself against the largely progressive people who buy Teslas. He has been aggressively promoting the AfD, the spiritual successors of the Nazi party in Germany, and performed a stylized Nazi salute last month. Twice, just to make sure that anyone who blinked during the first one saw the second. As you can imagine, this went down like a bucket of cold sick to many people in Germany. Yes, the AfD is gaining in popularity with a clear polling boost coinciding with Musk's interventions on Twitter. But that is somewhere between 20 and 25% of Germans. The majority of them don't just not support them, they are actively repelled by them. And of course, anyone who sides with them. A German business owner who produced a sticker said he'd been overrun with orders for car stickers that read, "I bought this before Elon went crazy," presumably in German. It's in that context that I discussed the UK wing of BMW announcing recently that apart from customer service contacts, they would no longer be posting on Twitter. I imagine this was more of an international policy by the group. And now we learn that Tesla registrations were down in January by about 60% in Germany compared to last January. But we're also told that Tesla sales are down sharply in various European markets. Now you might think, well, this will be partly explained by a drop in demand for EVs in general after the EU put back the date when new registrations will have to be sort of electric realistically. But the Financial Times reports that the German EV market actually grew by over 50%. So in terms of market share, it's not that there were fewer Teslas sold, but they've got the same market share because it sort of collapsed for EVs in general. No, they went from a market share of 14% to 4%. Now, some are saying this may be partly down to anticipation of the new Model Y coming out, and you can go, okay, sure. But that can't be the reason why in a single year your market share goes from 14% to 4%. And also, I'm not seeing any serious analysts suggesting that this is the reason. It's a reaction against Musk's political activities. Basically, Trump hasn't even started his trade war with Europe yet, but Musk has already applied economic sanctions on himself. In France, Tesla sales dropped even more sharply than Germany, down 63% in January compared to last January, though only by 8% in the UK. Disappointing. It now means we are actually here, the Tesla buying capital of Europe. Still declining sales is still declining sales, I guess. Also, once again, shows the power of consumers. You know, you think of all the corporations who have gotten behind various progressive causes over the last few years, how the campaign group Hope Not Hate have managed to persuade lots of companies not to advertise on GB News. Now, these companies aren't doing it because the modern CEO is a fluffy bunny of a humanitarian. They're doing it because the customers who believe in these causes are more likely to take their business elsewhere than the ones who want them to be uncaring bastards. Kind people have more spending power than haters. Spending power not just being the amount of money spent, it's the willingness to be choosy about where you spend it, which is crucial in shaping corporate decisions. Be interesting to see where Tesla find themselves in another year, and also where Twitter finds itself regarding EU compliance. But there we are. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the like button and subscribe for further content. If you'd like to support the channel further, you can click the join button for memberships. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.